Hi, my name's Faith Bernard, the holistic entrepreneur, and today we're going to talk about SurveyMonkey. This is a sweet little application that allows you to create surveys that you can use in your advertising. Now, you could use it on Facebook and other social media platforms, or have a survey on your blog, but where we're going to use it is through Craigslist. It's really a great way to pre-qualify or qualify prospects and leads prior to you calling them. And I really like how it is a perfect tool to use on Craigslist, because you're going to get some people that are just not qualified for a business. So this gives you the ability to weed through those, and it gives you a lot more information about them prior to making that initial phone call. Also, you're not having to deal with Craigslist's way of communicating back and forth. They fill out the survey, it puts the power in your hands, they enter their phone number, you call them on your schedule or at the time they said was the best time to reach them. So right away, you're just sort of in I would say a more of a position of power, if you will, by doing it this way. So let's go ahead and get started, because I want to keep this video as short as I can. We're going to go ahead and show you the actual survey first. And it's just really, really simple. We're going to have, it's going to say, please fill out your full name, phone number, and email. And then you're going to ask for the full name, best phone number, best email, best time to call, be specific. I've had some people say evening, which I guess is the best time to call, but it's nice if they can give you a little bit more specific. But not, I understand that people don't always know exactly when they're going to be available, but I went ahead and added that in there just the same. If you could, the next question, the second question would be, if you could make 6 figures or greater within 12 to 24 months, would you commit to 12 to 24 months to achieve your goals? Or you could say, would you commit to that period of time to achieve your goals? What would your life look like? Would you travel? What activities would you participate in? How would this impact you and your family? You want to get them thinking and starting to dream, to start to expand their vision. And then the next question is, how much are you willing to invest in yourself and your business? As little as $300 to as much as $1,200. Please be specific. Pick a number that best expresses what you can put into your business at this time. I reworded this a little bit from the first survey I did, just because I'm really trying to get people to be realistic about what they think they can do right now. Of course, if they find that once they learn about our business and products and the opportunity, they may find they can do more than they realize. The last question is down below. Please explain why you should be considered for this position. What are your strengths and work-related experiences, and what contributions could you bring to our organization? That's a really, really key question. So let's go back here now. I'm going to actually change windows here. So I'm going to go back here to actually just show you one of these surveys. Actually, if I go show you a survey, excuse me, losing my voice here a little bit. Okay, so here's a survey that's been filled out. See how they completed everything, and they were pretty specific, so that's great. And then they mentioned weekdays here, afternoons. The questions have been filled out. It's just so wonderful to. This is a potentially good prospect. You never want to count your eggs, or you never want to count your chickens before your eggs hatch. But you can get a good feel for someone on how they fill this out. So I wanted to show that to you as well. Okay, so now let me go back over here to the actual SurveyMonkey. So you want to just go to surveymonkey.com and make sure that's showing up in the, it's not. I apologize, guys. I have to change the screen share. So let me get off of this. And let me try it again. And here we are. I thought you were on the same page as me. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this now. Let me actually take you over to this other page, because I want to show you what the survey actually looks like. Okay, so here's what the survey looks like. And let me go back to the screen share and make sure it's showing properly. Yes, it is. Yay. Okay, so let me get off of that. Okay, and here we are. You can see full name, best email, phone number, best time to contact you, and the responses. But this is what it looks like inside your SurveyMonkey. And again, you do not need to upgrade because this is a very, very simple survey that doesn't require you paying for it. So you get to use the free level of the service. Okay, so this is sales and marketing is what I named it. And so far I've had 11 responses, and this is the 11th one, and it shows the filled out survey. Really, really nifty. Okay, now let's go back over to SurveyMonkey and actually create a survey, or at least part of one, just so you can see what happens. Okay, so let me check my screen share. Let me get off of this. So I want to make sure it's working properly. Yes, we are on the right page. Okay, so go to surveymonkey.com. You're going to create an account. You can use your Facebook to log in if you want to, or you can just create a login. Once you've created the login, you come in, and you're going to see this is what it's going to look like. Home, my surveys, examples, survey services, plans, and pricing. Again, don't worry about that. Scroll down a little bit and click on Create Survey. Okay, we're going to give our survey a name, and I'm going to put here Sales and Marketing, and number, I think you're going to have to make this 3 because I tried this before and I had to redo it. Category, this is all just for you. No one else is going to see this, I don't think. So I just put industry specific, and then I put let's go. So it's going to create the basic format here. Blue's fine. We're not going to add a logo. We're going to keep this really, really simple. So really the first thing I need to go to is where it says, if I can find it here. Oh, I know it's going to be here. It's here at the bottom, I think. Let's see here. Page break. Contact information. Okay, so we want their contact information first. Let's add that in. It's adding that in. So here we're gonna actually change this a little bit because we don't need all these. So I'm just gonna put name. It might be nice to have a city and town. I don't think I need their street address or anything like that. So I'm just gonna change this one up a little bit. We don't need the company they're with. We're gonna put here full name. So they have full name, and then I'm gonna put like a little colon there. And then, and it doesn't matter whether this is name, company, address here on the left-hand margin. We're just going to do this the way we want it. So we're going to say best. Well, let me put city. No, I'm going to change that. Let's do email and phone number, and then we'll get their city. Okay, so we're going to, and I haven't done the city before, but I'm thinking there's value to knowing where these people are located. So I'm going to go ahead and include this on this new survey. So company, we're going to just put here full phone number. Because the most important thing for me right off the bat is to get their phone number. Full, let's see here, full email address. Full, I don't want to, you know what, I'm saying full, and all I need is best phone number. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit tired, not getting enough sleep. Best phone number, best email address. Okay. Well, at least it'll be sort of give you a little bit of humor here. And let me just go to the email that I had. Just see if I can find that real quickly. And I'm just going to, oh, I don't think that's going to show up the way I want it to, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to put here best. Okay, put full name, best phone number, and email address. And I'm going to say plus city. Okay, something like that. Okay, so we're going to put here full name, best phone number, best email address, and then here I'm going to actually put city/town because I just think that would be valuable information. And I'm going to take these out. So I'm just getting rid of these. Don't really need a postal code. I know what country they're in. Email address and phone number. We're just short. So what we're doing is we're shortening this contact information. We don't need as much information. I guess we could put state, but I'm not sure if that's really that important. Let me just go ahead and put colon here. I'll go ahead and put state, just because that will probably make more sense since we're asking for the city and town in this case. Okay, and best time to call. I'm going to put here be specific. So best time to call, be specific. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to put be specific. Maybe that's a little redundant. They're either going to give me a specific time or not. So I'm just going to put here best time to call. So full name, best phone number, best email address, city, town, state, best time to call. I think we've got everything. So what we're going to do on the rest of these is go down here and just uncheck them because we're not going to use them. Otherwise, they're going to show up and not make our survey look right. Okay, so we've got full name, best phone number, best email address, city, town, state, best time to call. I've just added a couple others. My first survey, I didn't include the city and state, but I'm doing this now because I'm really advertising all over the state of Arizona. And even though I know the state, I'd like to know what town they live in. That's just going to be helpful for tracking things. So anyway, and display state as a drop down of the United States. I don't think I need to do that. Okay, so we're going to hit save on that. It's saving it. So here's what it looks like. See how easy that is? It says it's full name, best phone number, email address, plus city. Okay. So full name, best phone number, and if you want to change anything, you can edit just by going to edit. I might want to put here, let me just change this one thing, plus city, and state. I mean, it's obvious what state because we're advertising in Arizona in this case, or you're advertising in whatever state you're advertising in. So full name, best phone number, and email address plus city and state. Let me hit save. Okay, so there we are. And that's that. So now the only other, so just to review, when you went here to set up your survey, you wanted to put in contact information. So you're going to add this whole little section called contact information, and you add it by just clicking the add. And now we're just going to go to the one right above it where it says comment box. Really, really simple. Okay, so we're going to enter in the question. So let me just go to the questions so I don't have to remember what they are. And I've saved that email, so let me see if I can find it here real quickly. Hopefully I can find this. We did. Okay, so I'm just going to copy and paste this in because it's going to be a lot easier for me than trying to remember it from heart. Okay, so here's the second question. First question, is it going to let me do it? Let me go back to my email here and see if I can copy and paste this in. I'm hoping I can, just to save time. Copy, let me go back here to the form, and let's see if it's not going to do it. Okay, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to type this in. I'm probably just going to do one comment box just to show you what it looks like because I'm wanting to keep this video shorter than longer. Let me go to my email again and see what it says on the question. If you can make 6 figures or greater within 12 to 24 months, would you commit this length of time to achieve your goals? Okay, so that is, remember what I wrote there. And go back here. So if you could make 6 figures or above within 12 to 24 months. Oh boy, months. If you could make six figures or above within 12 to 24 months, would you commit the time to let's see, would you commit the time to achieve your goals? Question mark. Okay, let me go back to the questions. I know there's some other parts to it. And let me see if I can find it real quickly. Here we go. Let's see, the other part of the question, what would your life look like? So let's write that in there. So going, what would your life look like? Question mark, space. Going back to the question here. Let's see, would you travel? So this is just to get them, this is called probing. And would you travel? Again, it's just getting them to think about their lives and really what's important to them. What would they like their life to look like? What activities would you participate in? So let me go back here. What activities would you participate in? Question mark, space. And going right back here for the final part. How would this impact you and your family? That's a biggie. How would this impact you and your family? Question mark, okay? So now, when you're done with your question, just hit done. I'll have to hit save, save. Make sure I hit save. Okay, here we go. Alrighty then. So what this is going to do is allow that person to respond right here in this box. That's why it's called comment box. So here's the question. If you can make six figures or above within 12 to 24 months, would you commit the time to achieve your goals? What would your life look like? Would you travel? What activities would you participate in? How would this impact you and your family? And they would write the response right here, okay? So actually, I wish I had not clicked on done, so let me undo that. And let me go ahead and, let's see here. I want to add another question, so let me make sure. Do I have to hit done here? Here's the part I'm not remembering. Do I hit done? So if I do save, I'll just hit save and see what happens here. But I really want to add another comment box. So let's add another one. It may make me add one for each question. Okay, it does. So you have, for each question you want to ask, you have to click comment box and click on add. Okay, so let's go look at our next question, question 3. How much are you willing to invest in yourself and your business? Okay, so let me go back here. How much are you willing to invest in yourself and your business? Or you can say how much you're willing to outlay, but invest, you have to be careful that you're not talking about this as an investment, but you're really talking about investing in yourself and your business, just meaning your business outlay. If you want to word that differently, go ahead. However, that seemed to make the most sense in terms of people understanding the question. And then I put here as little as 300 to as much as 1,200. So let me go ahead and, okay, so as little as 300 to as much as, and then I'm just going to put it 1,200. And I'm not, yeah, I'm just going to do it like that. And it's like that. And then I actually changed this question just a little bit. Let's go back to how I changed it. Please be specific. So I'm just going to encourage them to be specific. Please be specific. You want to, yeah, you want to get a feel for specific. And then the last thing is you're asking them on that question is, where is it? Okay, so pick the number and best expresses what you can put into your business at this time. Okay, so pick the number that best expresses what you can put into your business at this time. Pick the number that best expresses what you can put into your business at this time. Okay, so this again is just really asking them to be specific, okay? And let me just hit save. Okay, so here it is. Question 3, how much are you willing to invest in yourself and your business? As little as $300 to as much as $1,200. Please be specific. Pick the number that best expresses what you can put into your business at this time. So again, we're just gonna hit done and save, I guess. I'm not sure if you have to hit the done part. And then we're just gonna go back up to where it says comment information. We're gonna add one more question in there. I've thought of a few other questions. Oops, I went onto the wrong part. I wanted to go to comment box. So now I need to cancel that. Okay. And go to comment box and add that one in there. This is what happens when you haven't had enough sleep. So let me go back here to 4. Down below, please explain why you should be considered for the position. So go ahead and add that in. Down below, please explain why you should be considered for this position. Okay, and then just going back and checking the rest of that question. It should be a question mark there. What are your strengths and work-related experiences? Let me put a question mark here. Down below, please explain why you should be considered. That's really not a question, that's a statement. Okay, please go back and double check. Guys, I apologize for this taking a little long. What are your strengths and work-related experiences? What are your strengths and work-related experiences? Question mark. There's a question. Okay, cool. What contributions could you bring to our organization? So that's the last one. What contributions could you bring to our organization? Question mark. Okay, down below, please explain why you should be considered for this position. What are your strengths and work-related experiences? What contributions could you bring to our organization? Let's save it. Okay, and let's look at the whole thing. Again, full name, phone number, email address, plus city and state. And that's all there. I think having that city is going to be really helpful. Like I said, if you're advertising within the same state, which we recommend for Craigslist, Craigslist does have certain algorithms, and if you're trying to advertise in too many different states from the same IP address, it could create a problem for you as far as them ghosting the ad, which just means having the ad disappear or not be seen. So definitely stay within your state if at all possible, or in the area that you live. And I would recommend having, over time, you could have maybe as many as 15 ads, but never set up more than 2 or 3 in a given day. Take a break for 24 to 48 hours, add another 2 or 3, and do it like that until you have quite a few out there, and that's going to help you get your numbers going, okay? Especially if you're doing a lot of free areas where the populations are not as big. If you're paying $25 for a larger community like Phoenix or Seattle or Vancouver, British Columbia, then you know your numbers are more likely to be larger, but hence why you're paying the $25. If you can make 6 figures or above within 12 to 24 months, would you commit the time to achieve your goals? What would your life look like? Would you travel? What activities would you participate in? How how would this impact you and your family? How much are you willing to invest in yourself and your business? As low as $300 to as much as $1,200. Please be specific. Pick the number that best expresses what you can put into your business at this time. Down below, please explain why you should be considered for the position. What are your strengths and work-related experiences? What contributions could you bring to our organization? Now hit done and save. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so let me look at this here. So now we've got our survey, and you can see it's pretty darn simple. So we want to go back to the top and where it says next. Okay, so everyone see that? I'm going to click on next. Thanks for bearing with me on this. This is your link that will take you to the survey. You can customize it, but they're going to make you upgrade to do that, so it's really not worth it. We're just going to copy that link. I like to send it to myself in an email address. I'm going to put it on the script here. I'll just stick it right here. So I've got it. Okay, so now I've got a second survey, and you guys have seen me do one. And that's really all you need. Let me go ahead and we've got that saved. So let me go to analyze results. Let's see. Also, by the way, you can test the survey out, and it allows you to do that as well. Get started. Let me see. Where do you test it? Well, I'm not gonna. You can even post this on Facebook. Yay! Okay, analyze results. Let's go to that there. Okay. So it says survey has no responses, so I can't really go find it. But let me go back through my notes, and I'm going to tell you how to find your completed surveys here. There's about 4 steps that you have to take when you log back into SurveyMonkey to get to your survey. And I have to find my notes on that. It's really not hard once you know where it is. It's just knowing what to do. Okay, here it is. Okay, so when you log back into your SurveyMonkey, you're going to click on My Surveys. Then you're going to click on the name of the survey, which I just called Sales and Marketing. So you click on that. Click on Collect Responses, okay? So Collect Responses, and then 4, Analyze Results, and 5, Individual Response, and that will take you to the individual surveys, okay? So if I go over to My Surveys, right here, and let's see here, this is the original one, first one I did, so I'm going to click on Sales and Marketing. Okay, and now we're going to go to, and we clicked on Sales and Marketing. Now we're going to click on Collect Responses. Okay, so we go to Collect Responses, and then we're going to analyze the results. So let's click on that. You can see I have 11 responses so far. And then you just go and click on Individual Responses. And there we go. And that's where the individual responses are. So that's all you need to do. I know I probably made this look a little bit harder than it really is. But that's okay. Hopefully you've got the information that you need to get your SurveyMonkey set up. So we'll take it off, screen share. Hopefully that's off. Let's try that again. And we're done, yay! That only took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but at least we got it done. And I'll get this out to everybody, and hopefully you'll find this helpful. Thanks everyone, have a great day. And as always, if you see this video anywhere on the internet, click the link below to sign up for our free ebook, The 6 Work From Home Secrets That You 100% Need to Know for the Success That You Deserve. And as always, we'll catch you on the next video, everyone. Thanks.